Are you looking for a cute, super quick style for short hair? Check out today's video when I show you my favorite look for the spring and summer. Today I'm going to show you my new favorite go-to look for the spring and summer. It is double Dutch pancake braids. Say that 3 times fast. But I love this look because it's so simple. It's great for those days you don't want to wash your hair, or if you're going out on the boat, or maybe to the pool with your kids, or maybe if you're just going out on a date and you want to have a different look besides just wearing your hair down and curly or a ponytail. This is a great way to spice up your look. I love this for short hair and also long hair. So to get started, I am just going to part my hair down the middle. I have prepped my hair with Monat's The Champ Dry Shampoo. This is day 4 hair for me. I love this dry shampoo though because it uses a rice starch instead of a corn or a talc, and it actually goes in and helps wick away those oils without leaving you that cakey residue. But it's also infused with Rejuvenique oil, which helps hydrate your scalp and your hair strands so it doesn't leave you feeling dry, but you're not greasy, so it is a win-win. So this is my favorite dry shampoo, and I've used this. And then I have also went through my hair with a flat iron. You don't have to do this. I love to do this on days where I have worked out and I just don't have time to do my hair. I love to do this when I'm just short on time and maybe I went to bed with wet hair. My hair is kind of crazy. You really don't have to do a lot to your hair to get it prepped for this look. All right, let's get started. The first thing you do is part your hair. I have it parted down the middle, and honestly, it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. I'm just using an alligator clip, and I'm honestly just gonna run it down the back of my head, separate it. Okay. And I'm just gonna clip, if I can get it, this hair out of the way. How cute is that? Okay. All right, so basically what you're going to do is you are going to Dutch braid both sides of your hair. The difference between a Dutch braid and a French braid is a Dutch braid pops out on top of the hair, whereas a French braid lays flat on your head. So anytime you see those pictures on Pinterest or Instagram where someone has this braid that's laying on top and it's big and fat and pulled apart and it just looks so awesome, that is typically a Dutch braid. And the difference between a Dutch braid and a French braid is how you fold that hair into a braid. With a French braid, you are pulling it on top. One strand goes over the next strand, all goes on top. With a Dutch braid, you're pulling that hair underneath the middle strand. So I'm going to do my best to show you how to do a Dutch braid. So I'm gonna take this part of my hair and I'm gonna kind of separate it into what looks like a triangle, okay? And then after I have that triangle, it's about an inch or so back, I'm going to split it into 3 sections, okay? And you want to try and keep them separated. So I'm gonna take this piece closest to the center part and I'm gonna pull it under the middle, okay? And then I'm gonna take this outside piece right here by my pinky and I'm gonna cross it under and make it now the middle. And here's where we start the Dutch braid. So I'm gonna come over here to this center part piece and I'm gonna pick it up. And at the same time, I'm gonna grab a chunk of hair and I'm going to add it to this outside piece. And then we are going to pull it underneath and it's now going to become the middle. So every time you cross a piece from the outside in, it will become the new middle. So here we go. Going to take this is my outside piece. I pinched it between my index finger and my thumb to hold it. And I'm just going to run my finger up my head like that, pinch it between my index finger and thumb, and we're going to pull it underneath, and now it is the middle piece. So then we're gonna go back to this side, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna take a section with that piece and pull it to the middle. We're gonna grab this side, we're gonna take a section, add it to the outside, and then pull it under and make it the middle. And you just repeat that process all the way down your head. And it does take some practice, guys. I didn't just do this in one day. It takes some practice. So if you have little kids, friends, practice on them so you can kind of get the hand movement down, and then you can start practicing on yourself. Don't expect it to be perfect the first time you do it, because like I said, it takes practice. So I'm just continuing this motion all the way down my head. Whew. And if you've been working out like me, my arms are killing me. They are already sore from working out, but doing this motion all the way down. So when I get down to the bottom, I'm just gathering all this hair, keep crossing it until I run out of hair to pick up. And because I have short hair, I'm just stopping right there. And I'm just going to put a ponytail on it right at the base of my head. If you had longer hair, you could braid it all the way down if you want, or you can turn it into a messy bun. So here is what it looks like right now. That's pre-pancake. The term pancake, I'm not sure who came up with that term. I don't know why, but that basically means when you pull the braid out and make it fat and like that thick look. Like I said, I don't know who came up with the term, but that's what it's called. Okay, so I've done this whole side, and it might not be perfect, but that's okay. That's what I like about this style, is that it is a messy braided look. So it doesn't look like you're going to a gymnastics competition or a cheerleading competition and you're ready to cheer on your team. Maybe you're just going out for a boat day, or maybe you're going out on the town, you're gonna have drinks at your favorite outdoor restaurant, things like that. Maybe you have an outdoor wedding to go to and you want to have your hair up but to still look put together. So I really love this style. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Remember, I took a triangle section. I'm just gonna split it into 3. Whew. Here we go. Crossing outside to the middle, and then the inside to the middle. And I'm just gonna repeat what I did on the other side. And so when you're picking up hair to add, you don't need to add a bunch. I just wipe it with my finger and work from both sides of your head. I'm gonna turn around for you. And you want to work keeping your hands in the braid as close to your head as you can so you don't get big gaps in your hair. Okay, so now you have both braids, and now here comes the part that makes some OCD people flip out, but you are going to pull it apart. So you're going to pancake your hair now. And what that means is you are just going to pull each section and feather it out so that it makes a thicker braid. I like to start down at the bottom and I just start pulling out each section. And it is gonna see like start loosening this up, but you can just go underneath and start pulling it back. But I like to start at the bottom and work my way up. And I just keep working my way up my hair. And sometimes you have to hold this bottom while you pull, so that way you can actually get some grip. Because sometimes if you let go and you pull, watch. Let me show you. If I'm pulling, it just pulls this ponytail. So sometimes you have to hold it in place so that way you can pull that hair out. Mine's loose, so I'm gonna pull it tighter and just go back through. Okay, now I'm gonna go on this other side. Okay, so I have pulled it out on both sides, and then I'm gonna grab right here, pull some pieces down around my face, around the front, oops, just to make it a little bit more relaxed. And then if you have some places like over here that have gotten a little big, you can just slide a bobby pin. Whoops, that's me and my husband's tattoo, but I have a bobby pin tattoo. And you can just tuck some bobby pins in there. If you feel like it is sticking out too much in one spot, just shove a bobby pin in. And then I just leave mine as little ponytails down here because my hair's short and I think it looks cute this way. I've also seen when people kind of make little messy buns, but honestly my hair's too short and it would just stick out anyways. So I just pull mine tight as little pigtails down here. But if you have long hair, you could easily bring it together as one and have a messy bun, or you could pull it out all the way down to the end. But this is my go-to style for the summer. Now that I have my hair pancaked and these pieces pulled out around my face, I have tightened the bottom. Like I said, I like to leave mine in just pigtails because I have short hair, and I really don't worry about the black rubber bands. If you really are caring about that, you can use ones that match your hair color. You can use clear rubber bands, but honestly, it doesn't bother me. So to finish it off, I am just using Monate's Refinish Control Hairspray. I just spray it on. And it is a lightweight hold, but the more layers you add, the stronger it gets. So if you have a piece that you want pulled out a little bit more, you can add some hairspray, pull it out. And like I said, I like to kind of pull this front pieces up to give me a little bit of volume. But I love this hairspray because it can provide a strong hold if you want it to. It is a plant-based propellant, so it is good for the environment. And if you lit a match in front of it, it would actually put it out. So that is pretty cool, my friends. Pretty cool. All right, that's it. Let me know in the comments what you thought of today's video. If you would like to see more tutorials and tips, maybe some DIY projects, check out my other videos. Make sure to like and subscribe this channel so you can get updates. If you would like to check out some of the products that I used and featured in my video today, the link is in the description. Thanks for tuning in. See ya!